for more on this story, we can bring in France 24's Wasim Nasser. Wasim, what happened exactly with this prison?
Actually, yesterday night, we had two things happening at the same time. In one of the detention facilities in the Hasaka town, we're going to see on the map, because there's more than one facility in Hasaka actually, and here we are talking about the As-Sinaa prison in the Ghuiran neighborhood. And there was an attack just on the entrance of the facility with the car, with suicide bomber in a car, and then riots inside of the facility by Islamic State fighters. And it went on yesterday night, and we have the images where we can seeing them trying to get out of the facility here, out of their cells, trying to break out. And then it's going to happen like this all night. They're going to fight with the Kurdish YPG fighters that are holding this prison, and we see here the fighting ongoing. Those are in the prison, but at the same time, as I was telling you, fighting was ongoing also outside of the prison, and they burned a petroleum station just across the street of the prison. And it went on till this morning, and we have also the footage, and we can hear the sounds of the fighting, where American choppers went into the dance, if I may say so, by attacking those who were barricaded inside of the prison. This is the video I'm talking about, and maybe you can hear the sound of the shooting, the intense shooting. This was at dawn this morning. It kept on going till now. We have some footage of the fighting during the day that we can see too, with intervention of U.S. fighters bombing next to the prison, because actually some sources are saying that the jihadis are controlling two neighborhoods now as we speak in Hasaka, and that the YPG is trying to exfiltrate civilians in those neighborhoods, and the fighting is still ongoing. And we have to know too that fighters, we are talking about Syrian fighters, Iraqi fighters, but also foreign fighters from European countries that are susceptible to be among those who went out. We have a photo of an American chopper that intervened, an Apache helicopter. This means that the fight is intense. We can see the photo if we can. And then we have a photo also of more than 80 Islamic State fighters that were recaptured in the streets of Hasaka by the YPG, and here they are. We have also video footage of those being arrested a few hours ago that we couldn't confirm 100%, but actually it is still ongoing as we speak one more time.
The situation's still ongoing on the ground over in Syria, but I want to ask you, what threat does the Islamic State group represent in the country today?
Well, we have to know that it's not the first time that they try to attack the Ghuiran prison. An attack was foiled on the 21st of November, a few months ago, also with a booby-trapped car and many attackers from outside of the prison. And we know that they have like a low intensity attacks in the area because they were preparing something big. And this is something big. What had just happened in the prison is big. So it tells us they still have the ability of organizing complex attacks like this, and not just putting bombs on the streets or committing some assassinations in the areas that are under the control of Kurdish forces. Here we are talking of complex attacks. They made a few in the last months, but this attack is very significant, and it is in the dogma of the Islamic State to try to free its own jihadis from the prisons. So, and even, for example, the magazine issued by the Islamic State every week, which is issued and published every Thursday night, wasn't published yesterday, because they are waiting to see what's going to be the outcome of this most significant attack in Syria that is still ongoing as we talk.
Wasim, thank you very much for that. Wasim Nasser there.